Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls 2 some more with Antroid and Hypocat.
Hello.
As you can probably see, since last time I've got my health back because I have helped a couple of people with the boss, which was super easy, never once died there. Well, I died before by being stoned, I think. If someone just is very curious and wants to know, let's see where is that symbol of whatever that you get when helping people. Token of fidelity here. You can look in my inventory in some of the previous videos because this number hasn't changed since forever, and subtract from this and you'll get the idea of how many times I can. Not very many
Do
times,
you
but still.
really expect somebody to bother doing that?
Of course, there's always that one guy. Anyway, that was really fun. I upgraded my armor with all the shit tons of twinkling titanite that I apparently had. Upgraded some of the other shields that I might want to use in the future. And even, I think, the crossbow once and leveled up slightly. I don't know if it's going to be of any help, but at least I have like 5 souls now. As you can see, I will not bother running for them in the future, so I can just run up to the queen and smash her head in as much as I can. I forgot to change for the fire shield, but I don't think it's going to matter much. I'll try to dodge rather. Okay, there's... Is that a different attack from when she just does one? I wonder. Okay, it seems that I can evade that by just walking in the right direction. Do a melee attack, please. Ah, that's nice too. Okay. I think at this point, well, yeah, I don't know what precisely happened there, but I guess I got slightly damaged. Yeah, the skeletons are what's going to change how the fight goes. Now I have to kill 2 of them again. I don't know if my additional health will help much, because bottles still restore the same amount, and I don't know. I guess maybe... yeah, that was kinda dumb. I guess maybe I'm slightly more safe, I have slightly more room to breathe when I drink, before I get killed while I'm drinking. But that isn't much. Fucking roll. Yeah, at least getting hit by that shit completely unblocked doesn't put me as close to death as it used to. But it's still not something I want to happen. Stop doing that attack, goddammit. And it would certainly help if I could hit people. Okay, nice. I don't know if that's some sort of invincibility frames going on, where I keep dodging that shit, but I appreciate not being hit by it every single time. Alright, last skeleton. I don't know if it's worth... I mean, she probably isn't going to summon someone immediately after I kill him. Fucking roll, you stupid idiot. But I think I will try leaving him alive, because he is, in any case, fucking explosive stuff. Yeah, I'm not very good at this stuff whatsoever. Still seems like a better thing to have than 3 of them or the big guy. It's better to have this, I think, than to chance killing him and having it way worse for me. Okay, is she in the mood for some melee? Looks like she might be. I have like no stamina. Okay, you know what? No. All my rationalizations I'm ready to forget, because this skeleton is really annoying. Fuck off now. Okay, let's see what she does. Explosions. Shotgunning. And more skeletons. It's kind of good that she doesn't summon the big guy again. Oh no, that's not skeletons. What the fuck is that?
Whoa, holy shit, she actually summoned piglets. These are tiny piglets, and this is a super rare event that very rarely happens, and you're super lucky to see this actually.
I don't feel very lucky, because I don't know, I'm still afraid of them. Um, ever since the beginning of the game. I wonder if they are any danger at this point to me. Oh yeah, this also happens. Maybe I can do the skeleton tactic with them and kill two if I can remember how to even deal with them. Okay, camera, please cooperate. This is all sorts of terrible. Okay, they are kind of dumb, it looks like. Now let's see if they are very dangerous. No, it doesn't seem like they're very dangerous. Okay, nice. No! Do I still have... No, I don't. I removed my crossbow from my things for some reason. Steadily running out of Estus as well. Well, that happens when this type of character is met with stuff that you don't block completely. No, that's terrible, terrible, terrible. Yeah, you were wondering last time why I was having so much more trouble with this boss than the previous one and then you had with this boss. If I remember correctly, you said that you had way less trouble with this one. And
Well,
I think
I still had some trouble, but I had way more trouble with the gang squad.
Yeah, I think at this point it's pretty obvious that this is pretty much the boss against my build. Okay, yeah, this attack doesn't reach.
You know, you could just try lighter armor. I mean, it's not like it's helping you a whole lot because, well, it's like magic and stuff. Try just lighter armor so you would be able to roll better, and you'll see how fun it actually is to play a fast roll character with a huge fuck-off weapon. Just try that.
Well, you're saying that I will be able to roll better as if I just will magically know how to roll good, right, like that, but it's not gonna happen. Also, I'm not in the mood to lose all my health, if I can help it. Please don't kill me, piglets. Alright. This is great that the bonfire is so close. I can just try to do this when I am pretty sure that I'm about to die. Okay, but if I use light armor, I kind of want to have it like upgraded as much as I can. I don't have the money for that.
Just see if you have anything against dark magic.
I don't even know which one of these icons means dark magic. Let's see. Help. Curse resist, petrify, bleed, poison. Dark. Ah, okay, okay. There is actually a separate stat for that. Okay, let's see. There isn't, thankfully, very many options here. Let's just. Looks like everything is terrible.
Well, there is one that is better. That has 64. This one, yeah.
Dark armor. Well, it almost makes sense, you know. Dark. I wonder if this is in any way worth it. Well, let's see, of course. Doesn't have a 1722. Okay, probably not gonna be better than 22. And it looks like it's part of this set, so alright.
It's not part of the set.
No? Well, it fits, I guess.
Fashion souls.
What the fuck am I even looking at? Okay.
No, that looks actually kinda cool. I like it.
Well. Let's
see, maybe you have actually some rings to help with the dark defense.
I don't think I have rings with dark defense, but let's see. Ring of steel protection might be worthless in this situation, so... Oh! Holy, I do have actually a ring of dark protection. Cool!
Is your equip load any lower now?
Oh, actually maybe shields also have some sort of dark. Where is the stat? No, this shield is better against dark, that's kinda strange. But this thing is great.
You actually have lower equip now, so try rolling a bit more, I guess.
59. Well, is that... I mean, that looks like a faster roll than before. And it should be.
It's definitely faster.
Okay. Doesn't look like there is much else I can do about this, so let's try with this build. Oh boy. I really kind of want at this point to, if I'm using a different armor set, I kind of want to spend some time getting souls and upgrading it and stuff. It doesn't really feel right after having a fully upgraded set, going back to something which isn't like at all upgraded. But of course the stats are better, so that's just psychological. I wonder if the weapon makes any difference. I mean, my great club is the strongest thing I have, but maybe she has some sort of crazy like blunt resistance or whatever, because she isn't taking much damage at all. Here before she explodes, crap. So, did she ever summon the piglets when you were playing?
No, this is the first time I see this.
Oh, cool. And you
It's
just...
actually kind of convenient that she did that, because otherwise I would forget about this.
So you just knew because you read or saw something about it on the net, I guess, then?
Yeah, I just read about this somewhere.
Cool. Well, don't I feel lucky? Actually, no, don't really feel all that lucky. Ooh. Yeah, I think by now I've determined that skeletons are annoying. Let's get rid of him. But I think I also determined that she does, in fact, not summon anyone when there's already people walking around. Oh, fuck. That is terrible because I have no idea how to fight this guy with her.
Well, what? This is fucking Weltstadt. You've already killed him.
Well, he was alone. And of course I could, like, I tanked him and shit, but he has, like, look at how much health he has. And she's shooting at me all the time, so... Especially if she does the explosive bullshit again. That's going to... Well, I guess not too bad. And yeah, I'm using this shield, which doesn't anymore block 100 physical. Fuck! But I guess it's way better against other stuff. That is bad, bad, bad. Whoa! Yeah, no, well, that was too good to be true. Oh well.
Well, you kinda did better this time. Did more damage to her.
I think
Just keep trying.
most of the damage I did just because I was doing light attacks when I ran up to her. Although I'm not sure, did my stamina by any chance like drain slower or recover faster just because I had a lighter equip load?
I think this might be the case. You know
Oh.
what? You maybe just switch to regular 100% physical defense shield, because it's not like you're blocking magic with
Yeah,
this too much. You're just avoiding it.
that makes sense. Also, I might as well switch to a smaller shield then. Like this, and maybe my equip... no. I wanna find Drangling shield. Yeah, a lighter one that will make me below 50% and still have 100 physical. I don't remember anything about these shields. Drangling 51 and 8.
I don't think you necessarily want below 50. I think below, I don't know, 70 is already like fast roll. Well, maybe not fast roll, but mid roll, but that's good enough, really.
Yeah, it's not like I was rolling a lot, so... Okay, if I choose between... Wait, this one and what... there was another one around here somewhere that I kept looking at as 100. Ah, this one, yes, so dark 60, fire 60, and this is worse. So let's pick this one, I guess. I am like a stranger to myself. I don't know who I'm even controlling anymore. At least I still have my club. Okay, but at least, you know what, at least I didn't run out of Vestas that time. I just died because I was locked in a vicious cycle of getting hit and not being able to drink well. I think I'm walking faster as well, which makes perfect sense because you would expect to do that. But this might help a lot against the explosions because I was barely able to walk away from them before. I also wonder at which point, well, I guess the skeletons come back pretty quickly, so... well, yeah, that... If I'm not mistaken, I didn't block that at all, and it did way less damage than before, so that's nice. It did pretty much the amount of damage I usually took when I was blocking it, so that's cool. And I think at this point I'm not as scared of Welstadt person. Oh shit. So I can even... I just will deal with him if he comes. Well, I will try to deal with him if he comes. Okay, yes. Go away. Shoot something that I can comfortably dodge. Thanks. Oh, I drank two, right? I think I drank two here. Fucking Welstadt. Wow, that took... Well, I guess the shield has lower whatever stat it is that determines how much stamina I lose, so that's also something that I should have thought about. Wow, how did I hit her here? Well, I guess she teleported behind me and somehow got hit by splash damage. That's crazy. Yeah, maybe I should... Next time I should go back to my big shield because I'm losing way too much stamina blocking stuff. Yeah, that's not acceptable. Now
Or you could try rolling.
Heck no! That's against everything I stand for. Jesus. I wonder if the developers are nice enough to put like a limitation on how many times she can spawn Welstadt, because it would be nice if she wouldn't summon him a second time, or like maybe more than 2 times or something like that. Because he takes up a lot of time. Yes, I should probably start rolling, shouldn't I? Fuck off, let me drink. I said drink. Okay, he seems almost dead, maybe 2 more hits. Then I can get back to trying to kill her somehow. Getting greedy, but it worked out. Okay. Now this is the awkward moment where I'm not sure if I should drink or I should just save my Estus. Fuck you! Seriously. Well, there is a chance to practice rolling some more. Thing is, I'm not really comfortable rolling, especially when there's shooting going on, because it disorients me horribly every time I do it. You probably roll way better than I ever did. Okay. And while I appreciate walking faster and using stamina less... don't jump on me like that. Using less stamina for attacks and stuff, I will take my tanky shield over it any day. I'm not even trying anymore here. Jesus. Yeah, might as well escape. Or not. Oh well. That probably will not work many times like it worked the first time. Okay, fuck rolling and fuck the small shield. Just forever. I cannot. If I am to roll, well, I should practice from the beginning of the game in easier situations. Come back to me, my tower shield. I never should have left you. Still a nice roll though. Okay, I don't think my equipment set will get better than... well, unless I upgrade my armor. It probably will not get better than this for this boss fight. But as soon as I'm done, I'm going back to my comfortable, tanky, OP bullshit.
Well, maybe you'll still have to be more agile for the next part.
Oh yeah, I forget that you know what's coming. Well, we'll see. I hope I don't,
Actually,
because
I have no idea how are you gonna do the next part. I'm kind of curious actually to see that.
that brings me fright. Yeah. No. Okay.
Just don't block those things. When you're just walking to the side, they are not hitting you. When you're blocking, they do hit you. Just stop blocking.
I guess that makes sense. Well, I'm holding shift at this point is pretty much like holding run in Mario, so I can't not do it. Fuck, that still hit. Rolling is useless. Okay, what's that? What did she just do there? Like, it looked like she exploded herself. And again. Okay, I should really drink something. Fuck. Yeah, I should have drunk way earlier.
You
Before...
shouldn't have walked into that fireball.
Well, I didn't really see it until it was too late. I don't know if I could tell what she was casting by just her hand movements and stuff, but I can't really look at everything at the same time. Okay. This is going to be a boring update to watch, I can already tell. But at this point I don't really care. I'm not gonna cut out stuff, speed up stuff, and just do stuff to stuff. No editing. My 5 souls are important to me. Oh, you know, I'm almost feeling like, you know, when I see that I should just freaking feather away and just not deal with this bullshit. Motherfucking Velstadt. It's slightly different scale and skeletons. Oh yeah, and of course that's going to happen. He should have taken damage from all those explosions and all the other enemies as well. Okay, you know, I am not sure I like this boss at all anymore. Yeah, that's I can't really keep track of all this shit at the same time, and she's teleporting all around, and no, I don't know, I can't. You know what, yes, fuck this Velstadt bullshit. As soon as she summons them, unless she's like almost dead already, I'm just going to feather away, because that is ridiculously stupid for my build here. And my skills, of course. I had less trouble with fucking Orstein and Smoke with a melee character than this. Because I mean, it's not like, well, I feel like if I was not as calm as I usually am, what the hell is this? I should have really gotten frustrated there, because that's something that deserves to have me angry at it, because it's just kind of, I don't know. outside of the realm of fairness as I see it.
Well, I don't know. Ornstein and Smo made me infinitely more angry than this boss fight.
Maybe you got your practice. I mean, you fought them before you fought her, I guess. And maybe they're still easier for... I mean, she is still easier for your build. Just in general, as I've said before, playing a heavy character in Dark Souls 2 seems a bit more tedious than Dark Souls 1 because the staggering animations and all that stuff is just completely ridiculous. It didn't happen in Dark Souls 1 to the same extent at all. Not the like when somebody kicked you, not when you ran out of stamina. Never, pretty much. It was never the same kind of just stand there for... Oh, what? Message? I haven't left any messages in like since the Let's Play. Okay, alright. Sure, fine. But yeah, this... I have seen people say that Dark Souls 2 has better, more refined gameplay than 1, but I will never agree. Maybe like when you play a lot and get very good and start thinking of a lot of metagaming stuff and playing New Game Pluses, maybe at that point it gets more interesting because it's harder or something, but just in general casual play, it's like pretty much in every respect I think this game is worse. And now gameplay wise, I'm starting to remember why I got really irritated at this game since the beginning of the Let's Play pretty much. Okay, thank you for not summoning Velstadt at least. That is a huge waste of time. But still now, of course, I have to keep track of 3 skeletons and her bullshit, whatever she does. Because everything she does is bullshit. And of course the lock-on doesn't really want to work logically at all. Because when would it ever want to like lock on the closest enemy ever? Because like when is that useful? It's much better, of course, to lock on to someone who is like wherever the fuck back there. Okay, I've almost learned from last time. I'm fucking hell. Yeah, and sometimes she does just 2 just out of the whatever. I hope you're getting your feel of me being frustrated at the game from the withdrawal of the previous episode.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Sweet tears of Antroid.
Well, it's a long way to tears. It's just like annoyance and ranting. But I don't know, I don't remember even the large dog with rats really turning me to something that could be ironically called tears. I don't remember screaming at it a lot. I just remember being annoyed and maybe making some resigned sighs. And that's pretty much it. But yeah, this was probably could have been funner to fight if I had, I don't know, if just in general my character was... I can imagine if I was a more flexible person here, character, if I wouldn't stand like a moron after everything and walk faster and be able to, like, I don't know, look maybe around faster or something. I can imagine this being more fun to fight, just constantly action looking around, keeping track of everything that's happening, like a proper action game. Like in various shooters, you dodge projectiles from like thousands of monsters all around you, and that's fine. But Dark Souls isn't really suited for that. Okay, I'm completely fine exchanging blows here. Skeletons aren't very dangerous. To her credit, she doesn't at least teleport like halfway across the fucking map each time. So that's nice. That's a nice bit about her, that she teleports very closely to where she was. Okay, what's that spell? Explosion, I guess. Yep. So when she raises her arm and I don't see anyone appearing, that's explosion. I will remember that. Oh, I haven't seen her do this. I guess maybe she starts when I get her under half health or something. Okay, this don't do much damage at all. That's nice. Oh, I have a skeleton. Interesting how I do vastly different damage to them. Like sometimes it's 700, sometimes it's 200. Well, but I guess that makes sense when she... And by she I mean, of course, he blocks, although it could be a skeleton female, but still. Why would I do like 500 against 700 sometimes? I don't know. That's strange. Okay, I should probably drink to be on the safe side. Okay, that's the humanities again, yes. Maybe they won't hit if I stand close to her. Oh, yes, they will. They very much will. Thankfully, this gives me an opportunity to drink, at least. And thank God her... Well, of course, I'm not a fan of her summoning people, but at least it doesn't become worse when she enters this, what I'm going to call second phase, where she just starts doing that other spell as well as all the other things. Yes, kick, of course. That's what I wanted to do. And I mean, in a lot of games actually, but they're usually older when that's the case, in a lot of games people are pretty well aware that the challenge that they enjoy just comes from controls being clunky and mastering the controls, or not even clunky, but just limited in a way that you might not be used to. Like, you know, in Ghosts and Goblins and stuff, like your jump, you cannot control where you fly after you jump. Same in Volgarde the Viking, which I immensely enjoy. That game is awesome. And it's the pretty much epitome of careful playing, because you have to calculate every action, because a slight mistake you'll just fly in the pit or get hit or something. Okay, fuck shit. But in Dark Souls, for some reason, it has the same sort of some of its controls. I mean, it doesn't feel fucking hell. Well, at this point I will not teleport away, even though I really want to. I think I will not even try.
Just try to ignore that guy and try to
yeah, this will happen if I try to ignore him, I think.
Well, ignore him in a safe way that you don't get killed.
Alright, ignore him in a safe way. Sounds like a great strategy.
This is the best strategy.
Obviously. Okay, that was good. I'm in slightly better condition now than I was before. I love it when enemies just let me drink, because that's very polite of them. Okay, Velstad, fuck off. No one likes you. But thank you for saving me from the fireball, I guess. Ah, yeah, but... Wow, I almost swore in Russian here. Of course he... No! Ah,
That was close.
I'm going to maybe upgrade this armor. I wonder at this point if it's worth it, if I'm going to make any use of this armor at this point, because
well, I'm not sure, maybe.
But more than that, of course, I just want to fucking level up.
By the way, look at this mural here. Apparently there is the same mural somewhere in the dragon area, although much smaller. And some people like draw all kinds of conclusions from that.
Oh, interesting. I'm too lazy to think about that, but it sure sounds interesting. I mean, when I looked at it, I had the feeling that some sort of thing like this already was in the game before and I saw it, but not like the exact same mural or anything. Just the fact that there were murals in the game before. No, this thing looks like those blue motherfuckers from Dark Souls 1. Well, Conclusions. Maybe the guy who was studying dragons so much.
Turn around. I think there's a bonfire right behind that.
I know. I was just. I'm doing my mandatory just run around like an idiot and talk after doing something difficult. I think maybe if I was to draw a conclusion as someone who just doesn't give a shit. Well, I give a shit, but not enough to actually sit down and start comparing facts, like piecing pieces of the puzzle together and stuff. If the guy back in the dragon area was researching them, which I think he was, it stands to reason that he would have visited maybe this place, since it was about one dragon, and maybe like shot a photograph of this mural and then recreated it or something. I don't know. Or maybe made whatever that's called in English, where you like put stuff on stuff and then it hardens and then it becomes that shape, mold, I guess, or something. But that would be kind of a crazy thing to do. Okay, bonfire down here.
I believe so.
Well, it would be a crying shame if there was some enemy that would kill me after all this trouble.